Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. We can't keep doing this, Bob. Money, 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 money.
The mummy!
Okay, so of course this mummy is just a guy dressed up in a costume. But later when he's unmasked and his scheme is revealed, these magma portals that transport people through walls are never explained. So...
Awesome! Scoob! Our kind of place!
This implies Shaggy and Scooby saw the exact same mirage, further implying Shaggy and Scooby have the same mind, even further implying that either Shaggy and Scooby are mentally linked somehow, or Scooby is a figment of Shaggy's imagination, meaning all the adventures they had together are just a way for Shaggy to cope with his loneliness due to being a black sheep in the gang and everyone else is just playing along to make Shaggy feel better. That's dark. But that's where my mind went, so maybe I'm the one that needs help.
Congratulations, mate. You've just had your first mirage.
Why are congratulations in order for having a mirage?
Hope it didn't feature poisonous lizards like mine did.
What?
You are, Bugabug.
What?
Still make out the hieroglyphics.
You could probably read these too if they weren't underwater.
But they're above water.
Possible. The Nile River is hundreds of miles from here.
Well, something's licking into my shoes.
Gross.
No, no! It is the curse of the mummy!
Finding water in a desert is a curse? Again, we later learn that these people have just been hypnotized by a prince we'll meet later. But you can't be forced to do things you wouldn't normally do through hypnotism. So these people are willing to chase and attack people. Also, these people are breaking through solid ground. Either the ground is an inch thick and the gang didn't fall through somehow, or these normal people broke through feet of solid ground. Like I said, just a regular guy. So how did he knock over a giant pillar, create a tornado, and appear out of thin air? Oh, and apparently he can create sandstorms.
Where are you? I can't see!
Over here! I think!
What? Well, they're dead. They survived for hours covered in sand with no oxygen after being inside a tornado? What? How did Melbourne get separated from everyone when the gang was still together, after being in a tornado? So if they could just stand up and brush the sand off, why did they wait hours until morning to do anything? There is no space between those cars.
Coins, please. Coins.
No thanks.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Maybe we should find the prince.
That's him! That's the mummy! I just thought you'd want to know that.
How about hungry strangers?
Shaggy just wasted the only water they had by giving it to his imaginary dog.
Last camels on the lot, optional hump!
Optional? No human or dog can carry a camel.
Crikey, those zombie types.
Well, that's a bit rude.
The Fatima sisters!
I can only assume the real sisters are tied up in the back. Okay, but how are they supposed to join you if they aren't hypnotized too? What are you planning on doing to them as you slowly approach them? I'm not sure that's how bread works. A boomerang made out of bread broke a metal buckle.
Locked.
Let me try. I'll use the old cuticle trimmer sandal strap gimmick.
He was using that. No, you can't do that. A metal lock did a full rotation in a concrete wall. Shaggy's sandal magically fixed itself. Why didn't that work on Scooby? Probably because he's not real, am I right? The way Scooby says help incorrectly is actually an ancient hieroglyphic symbol that breaks the hypnotic trance.
A mystic hieroglyphic symbol pronounced RELP. It must break the trance.
First of all, that's stupid. Second of all, the prince isn't even a real mummy. His hypnotism isn't even linked to ancient Egyptian culture, so that doesn't make any sense. It's a good thing the mummy just danced there for a minute rather than grabbing Shaggy and Scooby to do something with.
What are you doing? You're hideous, sinister zombies!
The only difference is their eye color. That makes them hideous? Why on earth was he hiding there? He couldn't have possibly known Shaggy and Scooby were going to hide in those pots. He would have had to have guessed that's where they would hide, and instead of cutting them off since he was already magically in front of them somehow, he would have gotten in a sarcophagus, waited for Shaggy and Scooby to, after diving into the pots, silently rise up for a visual gag so that he could open the sarcophagus even though he didn't know they were there because he couldn't see anything. That's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Don't even watch these stupid videos. I'm just wasting my own time. That's what you get. How could they have gotten out of there? Can they teleport? What was the point of that? Still completely unexplained.
Now what would Daphne do?
Cut off a piece of your sandal and break the laws of physics. Why didn't you offer to use that last time so Daphne didn't have to cut off your sandal? I guess it didn't matter because it magically fixed itself anyway.
Fred would have been proud.
If that's what Daphne would do, why would Fred be proud?
How do I wake him up? Open sesame!
Again, unexplained. Again, ridiculous.
Grab Scooby and Shaggy.
We've got to get out of here!
How did that impact send them flying through the air? Again, ridiculous.
A mystic hieroglyphic symbol, pronounced RELP. It must break the trance.
Again, that's stupid.
It was all a scheme just to make the two of them rich.
It always is.
So the prince put him and others under his spell to do his bidding.
Yeah, and I would have stayed that way too, if it weren't for you meddling nippers.
Meddling what?
Scooby-Doo, where are you? We got some things to do now. Scooby-Doo, where are you?